I mean, he got his swagger back. He's got his swagger back, baby. F1 dude, he's back. He's freaking back. Let's just start there. He's back, baby. Hammy is back. Woo! Let's tap in. Let's get to it. What a great day of racing in Barcelona. Man, we're just going to run real quick through it. As y'all know how we do it here. I mean, soon it might be a lot longer. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. But damn it, freaking Lewis Hamilton got it freaking done for Ferrari. For fucking Ferrari. And who would have known Ferrari had the strategy? Who would have known that the team that seems to always mess it up just a little bit, maybe not as bad as McLaren, but they figured it out here. All I gotta say is thank the Lord they did. Now I'm gonna circle to the other side of the garage real quick. Dude. Leclerc's been having some really bad luck lately, man. I feel bad, but it happens. Go look at the freaking Mercedes right now. It happens. It sucks. But we got that first win out the way because of Hammy. Hammy, baby. Hammy. Now, look. Was there a little luck involved? 100%. 100%. 100%. Like that safety car. Very, very opportunist. You know what I'm saying? But I will also say this. Hammy had some pace, baby. Hammy was throwing it down, baby. And that Ferrari, man, look, they're competing now. They're competing. And I gotta say, I love this swag. The swagger is back for my boy Hammy. Like, it is. He looks confident. He feels confident. And the thing is, that is exuding through the rest of that whole entire paddock in Ferrari. Like, I just... Even watching the celebration go down and him just the interactions he's having with the Ferrari garage, that is a totally different page and story than it was last year. Like it was like obviously like they were. I mean, engineer alone, his racing engineer alone last year was like the obvious of this is awful. So. I gotta say, well deserved, first off. But, I mean, he got his swagger back. He's got his swagger back, baby. And now I think we gotta kind of really, we really gotta talk about, to me, the biggest low-key winner. Like, not the winner, but the winner of this whole entire Grand Prix. Because, well, this probably for his season, at least, anyways. George freaking Russell. You know, George was lacking pace. Kimi was all over him at a lot of stages in that race. I'm going to keep it a buck. There was there was warning signs like, hey, George, pick up the pace or you're going to be in trouble. Basically, like it sounded, they were hinting like we might have to switch. He ended up getting past, obviously, and I'm not going to lie. I think when he got past, I think that was like, oh, yeah, this championship now is not yours anymore. I think Toto's going to pull. Oh, wow, there's a dirt bike track right outside there. Interesting. Sorry. I still have the after show playing right now. But, dude, look, I think if that engine doesn't go, I think from this on forward, it's like, yeah, no, you're not winning this championship. I think Toto's going to make that decision for y'all. I'm going to be really honest. I think it is a big thing for him that he was able to get that little break. Kimmy's got the motion, the movement over there, man. It's not even close anymore. I don't even think, if we're going to be honest, George right now can even really say too much about it. Like, because he outpaced him. He outpaced him during that. It's literally, if I think it'd have been really the nail in the coffin if they would have asked him to swap places, because of, you know, it just, you're holding Kimmy up at that point. I think it would have been over. I think it would have been over. I still think there's a possibility it might be, but with the Mercedes crashing out right there, I think maybe then, like, there's a little room for George to wiggle a little bit. I hope they don't do that call, but as I said, I keep circling back to when in that Drive to Survive episode when they show Toto talking shit about McLaren and saying, yeah, we would have never let that shit happen, as far as Lando crashing into the back of Oscar. Well, they're literally in that spot. We'll see how long this gets to proceed, I guess, is my thing. So it's interesting in Mercedes, I'll be honest, man. So then we go down to the third place, man. Look, third, McLaren. I'm a McLaren boy, as y'all know. Look, McLaren is like, this is a sore subject right now, but McLaren's like my Spurs. They're my team. They're my team. Lewis is like my LeBron. That's my guy. I will follow that team wherever he goes. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. So McLaren right now, man, they're working through a lot of crazy bad shit as far as whatever's going on. But a solid third, I think, would have been it. You know, it would have been a fourth if Kimmy didn't get completed out. But like, it's kind of just weird, man. Like, they have the same supplier, but like, they don't have that pace. They don't. Like, I just saw Piastri just getting passed all damn day today. It's just it's still worrisome, but hey, a solid result. They've had a shitty year, and it kind of really sucks that this is the defense year for my boy Lando, but it's just fortunate at this point. Fortunate to get that top three, you know? And they're lucky Red Bull is in shambles too. We'll talk about them real quick too. Red Bull, man, where were they today? Somehow Max had the most quietest, fifth place of all time. It's just crazy to see that they're nowhere in this fight. Like, they're just by default, because of the rest of the field, they're gonna finish right behind those top three in the constructors. It's just like, I don't know where they're so off, especially giving those engine tests or whatever, and they have the highest grade or whatever. I don't know where they go from here. I really don't. It's kind of like, I would love to see Max in the fight, but then also, I will say this too. Well, no. Miami, that was on him. Monaco, the engine. So, I mean, look, reliability is going to be an issue this whole year, as we just seen. But it's I don't know where to go with Red Bull on this one. But to wrap things up, man, we got a real quick spin the block on my boy Antonelli. What a tough break. Luckily, that dude, when you have a mound of points to give, it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier to stomach. He was moving though, bro. He was. There's a lot of hard racing that I'm loving being seen. He's not taking it. He's not taking any shit from George. He's not. George, you're on notice is pretty much what it sounds like, man. It's gonna be. I'm really gonna be curious to see what happens at the end of the year, especially with all the random, the Max Verstappen of it all. Like, it's just interesting to see what's going on. Antonelli's a problem, dude. And as I said before, George, you better watch out, because it's gonna be soon, not too long for you might get the call of, this is your second fiddle now, which you pretty much kind of already are, but it's going to be times where you're about to probably be called to move over. No more fighting type stuff. So, I'm not going to lie, man. Not a bad, look, it sucks. Bad day, but it ain't the end of the world for the Antonelli of it all, dude. But you're giving my guy Hammy some hope is your problem. Hammy has some hope. The swagger, the liveliness, the gumption of it all over at Ferrari that you can hear on the radio. Like, I forgot who said it, but he even said, oh, they believe they could win this thing. They believe this is like halfway. This is like in the second stop. They believe they can win this thing. I honestly, there's part of me that kind of maybe delusional thinks he might have been able to pull that shit even without the safety car, bro. Moving. Absolutely moving. Looks great. Tells me last year, bro, Ferrari had a lot of cleaning up to do. A lot. And then before we end too, I said the last thing before, but this is the last thing. Leclerc. It's unfortunate. He hits the wall yesterday in qualifying. Then he can't, like, we're talking about unlucky stuff going on with George. Charles is kind of there too, man. But you're also dealing with the GOAT. You're dealing with one of the GOATs, man. It's Charles. It's just unlucky. Losing power steering. It's just unlucky. So I'm not worried. But dude, Monaco ended how it ended. The going into the barriers yesterday. It's a little alarming, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. Lewis is back! Lewis is freaking back. Let's go, Hammy. Hey. Let's go, Hammy. Let's go. Hope we can keep this going. Dude, the Ferrari looked good, man. That's the way to put it. The Ferrari looked good. Super fast. When he was out in front, he had pace. I was a little worried that they might be able to push him and really make that challenging, but they didn't. Way to go, Lewis. Way to get that win off. Way to get that win for Ferrari, because it's been for freaking 3 years. Let's go. Woo! We're on to Austria, baby. Red Bull, dude. That's like my favorite one to watch. I don't know why. It just is. We'll see how it goes, chat. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Let me know in the comments what y'all thought about this race. Do y'all feel comfortable with this take I have that George is in trouble? Like, George is in trouble. Let me know in the comments, though. I'll catch y'all later. Have a great freaking day. Have a great freaking week. We will see y'all in the next one. Peace.